you know, we finished our meal and we got in the Uber home. And Magi just carried her glass of water out with her, like into the Uber. We're sitting in the Uber, and I was like,
where's that glass
I
of
was
water
like, Magi, is that the glass from the restaurant? And she was like, oh.
She was really drinking that water.
Yeah, she was just kind of, she hadn't finished it yet. Yeah. So I actually think it was a milkshake. I actually think it was a milkshake that she was finishing.
Oh, yeah, you can't leave that.
You can't leave the milkshake, so.
But sadly, yeah, we sometimes we gotta ask for a to-go box. But yeah, I guess I suppose that is theft.
And so now, well, yeah, I don't think she meant do it, you know, whatever.
No, I don't think so. I don't think this establishment will charge.
I don't think so either.
Press charges.
It's funny because it's my favorite glass now. I have my glass, and it's like kind of big because you know some of those restaurants.
And now
got
you're
big
in
glasses.
possession.
And now I'm in possession of it. I'm really the thief. She was just an accomplice.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, I'm like extra thirsty, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to use the glass that I stole from that establishment. So
that's really funny.
Have extra beverage. Anyway, Money. Okay, I didn't know who that was based on appearance, but I've definitely seen this fox around a lot. I'd say Money. I want to say like a tri-state. Not hidden boss at this point. I think Money definitely reasonably well known at this point, but for a while was definitely one of the underrated like foxes to look out for. Let's put it that way.
Somebody's gonna keep you honest.
Someone's gonna keep you on the up and up.
Yeah, somebody's gonna keep you on the up and up. That's right. The real thing was that's a beautiful way to tie things together, Joe.
So you say that
meaning to say is that the real thing keeps the real thing's on the up and up and keeps these top players on the up and up.
On the up and up. If I was a lawyer and I had a witness and I was bringing a witness to the stand, I would tell them to stay on the up and up. I want them to give me the truth. Okay.
Or you want to appear credible anyway. Let's not get into that.
Get the full picture.
Okay.
Money, yeah. Oh, just a little bit late to that. Gets wake up shine. Oh, Magi up air.
Did you say Magi up air?
Wasn't there an up air in there?
It was a reverse. I saw a reverse strong hit back air into down air.
I think that's exactly what it was. I think there was no up air.
But I think everything builds off each other. You know, if you have the threat of up air and people know about it, then you can start mixing it up. Maybe Magi's video was equally propaganda for it, so that the foxes will start to anticipate it, and so that she can now do the next level mix-up because nobody was.
Yeah,
on the uptake.
If you want to, on the uptake.
Yeah, we're talking about, we got all ups. All up puns this commentary session.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We're up and at 'em because, yeah, you're right. I mean, Magi can threaten up air, and you need to DI out to get out of that string where you can just chain up air and up air into up air.
And then you're going straight out.
Yeah, and then bear is really going to end you. This might actually be one of those situations.
We were just talking about this yesterday.
No DI?
Yeah, I mean, but then you're starting to say to people that you need to challenge your own instinct. Didn't get there
instinct.
Fast enough. Yeah, you need to change these. What is now we're calling a bad habit, which is to DI everything. It's kind of a bad habit that most of us have to DI everything.
Everything, yeah. It's
probably a good idea to not DI particular moves in particular situations, including Falco up air in that particular situation that Magi made a wonderful video about.
Yeah, Amsa was showing me some setups with Yoshi where you need to do no DI to get out. And I mean, yeah, Yoshi's going to be the kind of character people don't really know what's going on.
By the way, when people start to do 3 DIs. I think it's like more possible to react and do cool combos with 2 DIs. But
I agree.
It's going to be even harder to do cool combos
with 3 DIs,
which is something I particularly like.
Right, doing cool combos.
Yeah, I guess some combos is guaranteed no matter what your DI is, and we'll just have to really love those ones.
Oh, Magi almost getting there in time.
That was a race to the finish, Tove.
That really was.
3 out of 5. It does feel very different. If you're down 1-0 in a 2 out of 3, I don't know.
It's really stressful.
It's pretty stressful. It's very stressful. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Oh, okay. What? I did not expect up smash to call off the top like that, but it did.
And was that some kind of funny cancel? You know what I'm talking about, the funny cancels?
Yeah, like she did like a shine land kind of situation.
Those no impact lands. Yeah, shine land, something like that.
I think it was a shine land. Yeah, which is quite hard to do. You have to shine it like the precise moment to trick the game into thinking that you did it grounded.
Or maybe Falco could just full jump and like beautifully lands.
He might have a speedrun setup. We talk about speedrun setups.
I mean, tell me, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, like you know, in Ocarina,
any fixed kind of setup. That
any kind of fixed kind of setup, exactly. Yeah. Like, okay, a classic one in Melee is if a Puff is sleeping, Puff Mr. Rest, and you're Marth.
Right,
you can walk up to her, roll through her, and then you'll get tipper down smash.
Right.
So that's
a setup. It's a speedrun strat.
Speedrun strat. Because sometimes getting the precise spacing is like kind of impractical unless you've got a way to set it up. Magi kind of on top of it this game. I will say, though, I remember Drugfox once told me he thought that this was Falco's best stage in the matchup. And ever since he said that, I've kind of been looking out for why, and I'm seeing that coming to fruition this game. Because I think Falco's full jump gives Falco a unique control over the top platform that, like, if you can threaten top plat or go to top plat without double jumping.
That maneuverability that Magi's showing off here.
Oh yeah, with the side Bs.
Yeah, really able to speed run the stage.
That's definitely the case. Money trying to work his way in. Okay. Ooh,
that's actually a pretty interesting Toph to think about all the different like mini games that we're playing that are kind of speed runs. Like how fast can you get Falco from one side of the stage to the other?
Yeah.
And if you can use those platforms and you have setups for how to like ledge cancel stuff, then you can move way faster than the time would be for just holding right.
Oh, there's the up air. Yes, it's definitely something that a lot of the top players have to think about. Also was showing me new ways to get to the ledge from top plat on Battlefield, actually. And how when you can get there faster, there's certain edge guards that you can do where it used to be you had to just give it up.
Do you know there was an urban legend back in my time? 1-1, by the way. I'm loving these 3 out of 5s.
Yeah.
I'm loving that we get to see this. Back in my day, there was an urban legend that foxtrotting was faster than like full run or like the dash wave dash dash or something like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard this.
And that proved to be false because we couldn't actually measure it, but we had a belief that it made you faster. But it's kind of interesting that like we've kind of been doing these weird little speed runs, if you think about it as a mini speed run within a fighting game.
I remember we used to do, we used to believe that if you double jump, say I hit you off stage and you want to double jump and start your recovery, we used to believe that if you double jumped and do an aerial, you go like further or faster, which I think is true for some characters and some aerials like Kirby's forward air.
A lot of people still do that. I feel like Mango, every time he gets hit off, he double jump up airs.
Me too.
Why? I don't know.
I did it because of Mango. I think we all learned
why does he do it? Maybe it's because he heard one time, and then he built a habit, and there's no reason not to do it.
There's no reason not to do it, and it looks kind of cool.
I guess you kind of get some more choice points, but none that you really want.
Yeah. I think for Jigglypuff it does matter. Like when Jigglypuff jumps and does a back air, I think it kind of.
I have heard about Kirby too. And I once heard that Captain Falcon, if you double jump backwards, it goes higher. But I've since heard that that's not true. But I don't believe the people who told me they checked.
Now it is true that if you full jump backwards as Captain Falcon, he goes higher. Because that's how you know impact land on the Yoshi Story top plat. And if you don't jump backwards, you don't.
You won't.
So I don't know. There might be some truth to that.
Maybe I heard that and I thought that it meant double jump, but it just meant grounded full hop. You know, because it's grounded full hop.
That was a quattro.
Okay, that was a quattro on Fox's counter pick.
Yeah, on Fox's counter pick.
So is what just happened that?
Well, you love for it to be a best of 5. You love to say, well, that was the wrong choice.
Did Money not get the opening? I wasn't actually, because Fox wants to.
Dude, it was an FD game. You know, like if it's like
crazy.
It's like
true.
If I'm like, yo man, there's a Fox Falcon set between 2 pretty high level competitors and a 4-stock happened. Okay, guess which state it happened on. You know, you would guess
on both sides.
On either side, yeah.
Got it.
So
it's an FD game.
It's an FD game. However, Magi might be going for the record. Oh, she's moving and grooving on these plats.
Yeah.
Money's trying to move and groove as well. Just the L cancel though. Ah, let's see. I'm just thinking about how much more damage Leffen would have gotten out of an opening like that. You know, you got to take those openings when you get them. But it's so hard in Melee when you get opened up. And not even Melee, like honestly, most fighting games. Oh, wow. Okay, Money.
Sick movement to put that back air exactly where he wanted.
Might be finding his groove. It's really.
Oh no, grabbing the ledge.
Remember,
like we gotta grab that ledge versus Falco, but what do I know?
You have to. Remember, we used to talk about momentum a lot. I feel like we don't talk about it enough anymore. Like when you're beating the brakes off someone, when you hit someone with a tough, like a hard combo, it slows them down much of the time. And you see it even at the top level of play.
Absolutely.
And there was a moment where Money got slowed down by Magi's combo game, but I think he's found his footing.
Absolutely happen. Yeah, you got to kind of like.
You got to kind of reset.
It's like you get hit hard, you got to like shake your head and come out of it. You're in a daze.
I think Money did though.
Dazed. Yeah, absolutely. And I love that about what we're seeing in these best of fives because you sort of, it's almost like a best of five forgives some inconsistency. You know, sometimes we'll get rattled. But if it's only a 2 out of 3, if you get rattled, you're kind of done.
Yeah.
At 3 out of 5, it seems like maybe you can get a little bit shook, but it's like both players have time to get shook.
And
And then we get to see, we get to see where where the dust settles.
Right.
Once everything's been shaken off.
Oh, what a good approach from Magi. Just going to the bear. Wow, Yoshi's a small stage, but still big enough for Mont Money to survive that.
I like that backup strat there where you just go towards the lasers for the ledge, but if you get hit, you just it's a forward B. Dang, that was a trap.
I like everything Magi just did. That was super good. Oh, careful. Oh, wow, and that bear just barely whiffing.
Oh my goodness! The awareness from Magi, that's just a situation where conventional logic is we're both just trying to recover, you know, nothing to see here. But Magi recognizing an opportunity to double jump down air and end the set with that's a period, punctuation mark.
Yeah, Magi, I think